Teddy. Nice to see you now in your podcast, my boy. Are you ready? Let's do it. You and your girl, NikVxN. You and your girl, NikVxN. Boy, you know I'm ready. Born ready. Me and my girl, we always kill it. Just watch.
Be the fam, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Be the
3, 2, 1.
What's up, what's up? This is your boy, Teddy BB Love. And my girl,
NikVxN.
ladies and gentlemen, this is our season finale of Love and All the Above. We had a great season. We really enjoyed meeting new people and talking about subjects that we really didn't know nothing about.
Yes. It was great sharing our opinions and some of our stories with y'all. It's been a great season. I just want to thank y'all for the support. Look forward for season 2 coming in September.
So we're going to be doing a lot of lives between now,
First of all,
between our season finale and our season 2 premiere. So stay tuned. Y'all will be notified on all platforms when we're going to go live. It's funny that we done got banned a couple of times, but you know what? It ain't gonna stop us.
They ain't gonna stop us. But y'all peeped it, right? Y'all see how we was like, we're gonna go live.
Yeah, live, all the way to live.
Because he knows that I don't like being on camera. I know. I'm trying to get used to it, but we will be going live regardless.
So,
regardless. Nobody can stop the show.
Of course not. They're not built for it. This is funky world. Anyway, so what are we talking about tonight, my dear?
I know we was talking earlier, and you have some stuff you wanted to talk about people, the type of people we encounter on a day-to-day, even on regular like phone calls.
Okay, so for like the last time, me and NikVxN were not in a relationship, and we're not a couple. We're a couple of fools, but we're not a couple. I've noticed that a lot of people have been in their feelings, and hit me up in my inbox and hitting her up in her inbox and inboxing us at the same time.
We're not a couple, and we're not looking for a threesome with nobody. So
yeah, we're not. I'm anti-poly. Just letting y'all know.
I am too. Well, I'm not anti. So let me stop. I'm not anti-poly, but it's not for me. But no, we're not looking for that. We're not a couple. We're not swingers. We're not looking for a meetup with a third. That's not what we're here for.
We're not trying to do no gold chili bang, you know what I mean?
Not at all.
But like a lot of stuff that I get in my inbox is like, I'm in the medical field, I'm a photographer, I do a lot of stuff. A lot of people consider me as a talented person, I consider myself as an ordinary person. But people hit me up and they just try to put you in relationships, you know what I mean? Like, you on a business tip and they on like, we gonna come and rub my booty tip, and I'm like, I'm not gonna rub your booty. I don't even know you. And then like, I done got like a few women to come in my inbox and be like, well, I don't like protection, it breaks me out. So you can try to have my baby either.
Or give me no disease.
Exactly. Had me scratching with rashes.
So this is what you're getting in your inbox?
Yeah, I get some weird shit in my inbox. Yeah.
No, I'm not getting that kind of stuff in my inbox. I am getting questions about if me and you be having sex or whatever, and if we looking for a third. And I do have questions about like because the stories I tell on the show, I think they think it's like relevant to my current life or whatever. So I do get questions about that. Oh, you like it in the booty, huh? Oh yeah. Just because I talk about something doesn't mean it's pertaining to my life.
That sounds like
I
some.
specifically tell you a personal story.
Right.
Yeah.
That sounds like some real 1983 standing in the phone booth with a bunch of Vaseline on your face, breathing heavy on the phone, playing with yourself. Yeah, you like it in the booty? Yeah. I got you. I got you.
Because you know what, some of these people are kind of up there.
Yeah, I feel
So that is the lingo. That is the lingo they're using.
right.
So. But on another note, like we was chopping it up, like you know, and we was talking about just having normal conversation with people, the type of conversation, the type of people that are out there. You having conversation regular, you know, kick it.
Right.
Whether it be with at work, whether it be your personal life, church, whatever. There's all types of people that you can encounter.
Can I go first, boss? Can I go first?
Yeah. Go
Pick me.
ahead.
Okay.
Before you go, though, y'all comment and subscribe and share and like. And please comment and tell us if you've encountered any of these type of people.
Okay. So, have y'all ever ran across that person that's always got to have that one above you? Like if a family member of yours died, they'd be like, well, shoot, 3 of my cousins got shot, my grandma fell down, the step broke her hip, my stepdad, he got hit by a car, and then you know what, I think I almost lost my life today when I woke up.
Those are what you call those? The one-uppers?
Yeah.
The one-uppers, yeah. Or you be like, oh, I just won such and such and such. Like you go, I won $250 on a
Scratch off.
Scratch off. Oh, dog, I won $500 though. You don't know nothing about that. It's like you always gotta like.
Oh, you want 500? You want 500? $120 you owe me.
Right. Always those are the one-uppers. That's what I call a one-upper.
Yeah, that's for sure one up.
They always got the better. Even if it's like just a slight bit more than yours, they gotta say it. They gotta say, I did this. They don't want to be half the time, it don't be true. They just want to feel like they want to kind of like make you feel bad.
Right. Because it's either a one up or a one downer. Is that the proper way to say it? Like if you want, like what I had said earlier, you know what I'm saying? I tell you somebody died and you got like about 20 other issues that have happened.
That was the one down. It's like it ain't good news, but you still want to make your sob story more than mine.
Right.
It was like, yeah, that's crazy. Well, I got one. What about the people like, you know, you can have some people that you know, they cool as hell, but they talk a lot. Like you can't get one word in at all. And then like when they do finally take a breath and ask you, how are you doing? What's going on with you? And the moment you say 2 words like, well, oh yeah, let me tell you, blah, 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 blah. They cut you off and continue telling you about themselves. And you like, damn, it make you question like, yo, am I just a person that you vent to? Or you just need somebody to talk to and then like you don't really care to talk to me, you just want to hear yourself talk out loud.
Those people are normally worse when they drink. Because you can stay on the phone with them like about 3 hours and not saying where they study talking. Like you can put your phone down and just listen to them talk and watch like about 2 or 3 movies and you pick up and they still talk. They ain't ask you, so how you feel about this? Nothing, because they just still talk. Like,
see,
wow.
sometimes I feel like I'm like that with certain people, like people who don't talk back. But I try to ask them like, so what's up? Like, why you cry? Say something. So I feel like if I feel like I'm over talking, I'll be like, I'm sorry, I'm over here talking my ears off or whatever. But there's people who do it without drinking. Like they literally, I knew someone who would talk up a storm. I mean, it was to the point where it was annoying. None of our friends wanted to be around her alone, because if you're caught alone with her, you're stuck for hours with non-stop conversation. And it's not like you're speaking; it's just you're being air raped.
Well, that's a good way to put it, air rape.
So that's what I call overtalkers.
Yeah, I had a lot of patients that's like that. But I had no choice to listen to them because obviously ain't nobody else listening to them, so I just have to listen to them. And sometimes when you try to walk off, they still be talking like, now I feel like I'm rude because you're trying to talk to me, but I'm trying to get to the other patient, but you're still talking to me.
I get it. It's different when you're trying to like get somebody who don't really get to interact with people
Right.
that much. That's different. That's a different scenario. But like this one, no. This person just does it to every person that she gets in contact with. And yeah, I can't deal with it.
Wow.
What else do you know of? What about like the would that be like the same thing? We talk about outsiders.
Oh yeah. I had a friend that tried to outshine me, and I wasn't even trying to shine. You know what I mean? You know about it. You know about it.
I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just posted something. They was like, "Oh, you think you this, that, and the other?" And I was like, "Wow, that's how you feel? You supposed to be my people?" So it's like every time I post something, they post something. So I post some stuff that they don't post, and then they try to post something similar. I'm like, "Damn, really?"
Yeah, that's definitely an outsider. And then it's the people who also like you're in a conversation with multiple people and you're telling your story. Before you get to the juice, the good meat and potatoes of the story, they cut you off and then take over the whole conversation with something about themselves.
Oh, yeah.
It takes the attention off of you.
Yeah.
Everybody done forgot about what you was about to say and puts it on them.
Yeah.
Those are the outsiders for me.
And then you have those ones that just have to be like the main show for no reason.
Mm-hmm. That's what I call an outsider.
That's
You
what
want
I'm
all the
saying.
attention.
That story just have to be better than your story. That's an outsider.
Their story has to be better than yours. They have to draw all the attention in the world. They have to continue with the storytelling in order to keep all eyes on them. That's for outshiners.
Okay. Oh, so you know, I know you trying to figure out the reason why you looking back because I'm recording.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, what's over there? I thought like, is somebody sitting over there?
No.
So let me know his girlfriend's over there. He's just trying to keep her off the camera. Hey, boo.
Well, tell my boo hey. Say hey.
Hey, boo. How you doing? I ain't heard about you, but I'm sure I'm gonna hear about you soon.
Wow.
Then we got the Debbie Downers. You know who the Debbie Downers are? They're the ones you could be like, yeah, I'm getting married. I got my boyfriend proposed to me.
Mm-hmm.
They be like, they lightweight haters, but they always negative too. So they could be a hater and be negative.
What happened? I don't know. Huh?
There you go. So,
What happened?
you signed on again. You like entered the group twice.
How?
I don't know. But them Debbie Downers, they be like, they could be a hater, or they could just be the very negative people. Like people like I said, you could be like, oh, I got proposed to, or whatever, and the person would be like, let me see your ring.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah, that's all he got you?
That's all. Or you have the people who be like, you're like, I'm going to college. Oh, you think you're smart? Oh, you think you're better than everybody?
Speaking of ring, do the size of a diamond actually matters to a woman? Like, is it, you know what I'm saying? Does it mean that he doesn't love you?
I don't think that. I don't think it means he doesn't love you anymore.
Because
I feel like this is why it matters for me. Like, this is why it used to matter to me. It does not matter to me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when you're with someone and they truly love you and they know you, like they know you from top to bottom, they know the ins and outs of you. They should know what you like. That's why, not because of how much they love you as far as the carrots, but they should just pick a ring based on what they know that you like, your style, what matches you, and what they would like to see you with.
Right.
I don't feel like it should be about, oh, you gave me 1 carat, that means you don't love me as much as the person who gave me 4 carats.
Because it could be a lot of carats in like a small diamond, and a lot of people don't know that.
I know that.
But I'm saying a lot of chicks don't know
A lot of
that.
people don't know that, but it doesn't. Honestly, I think this day and age, I don't even think the way people are treating marriage and everything like that. I don't even think rings matter. It doesn't matter. I don't hear people talking about it like that anymore.
Well, from what I know, like Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama, the women that I know, they don't even wear like big diamond rings. They wear like little rubber bands.
The bands,
yeah.
That's how they are out here too. They wear the rubber bands. Nobody's wearing rings like that anymore because they feel like it's overrated. Why spend so much money on just to get married and then spend all this money on a wedding when you can put that money towards your future together and build together?
Right. Cause like if I ever get married again, I don't want a big wedding.
I ain't never getting married again.
Bullshit.
I'm not. I don't want to have no
Bullshit.
So I don't want to think about it. I feel like the union is a beautiful thing. However, I don't want to go through, because there's a lot of ups and downs, right? In a relationship. And in marriage, the difference between a marriage and a relationship is just a regular relationship. In order to maintain that, you have to fight hard. Because now you're legally attached to each other. So it's like, if you really truly love each other, you don't want to go through all that mess.
Right.
Separate from each other. It's not like a relationship where you can
be outsiders. Yeah, the outsiders.
People use marriage to outshine. Like I know when I was getting married, all my friends were getting married same year, like back to back. Every year there was a wedding. So you're like, every time it's your turn, it's time to outshine the next one. Not saying like you're doing it to be like, yeah, but not like that. But it was like, look at your wedding and you're like, oh, I want my wedding to be great too.
Right.
And so you're like, basically it's to put on a show. Not that's I'm not saying my intentions were, but I'm just saying like a lot of the people who got married around the same time that I did are no longer married to the same people.
But like out of a 100% wedding, it's probably only 10% of people that might be there that fully support your decision and not there just to be like, oh, she knows she too fat for that dress.
The top trash,
Yeah. Oh, why they pick those flowers? They should have picked another flowers. Who hired this wedding planner? You know, stuff like that. Like,
the food is nasty. The food could have been better.
Right, but you know, ate 3 plates. But I'm just saying.
Right.
And
who picked this venue?
And you probably not even in a relationship, haven't been in a relationship for like years, and the only time you have something with another person is when you're being intimate.
Right. That's another show though. We can talk about that. But yeah, because honestly, I know we're on topic, but it is about the outshiners. But like me, when I got married, I didn't care about none of that. I'm telling you that right now. I didn't care about none of that. My sisters planned my wedding to the only thing I picked out was my wedding registration, like an invitation. I was basically like on my like, yeah, okay, this is a nice one. I bought my wedding dress online. That's how much I didn't care about the wedding. But I will tell you this, I did want to get married because everyone else was getting married. And I didn't want to be the last one.
Right.
So like it just, you know, that comes into play with the whole outside. You know? The next one I could think about, so that was the outsider. We talked about Debbie Downers, the negative. But Debbie Downers, no, because Debbie Downers in this one, Negative Nancy. Similar, Negative Nancy's the one always got damn, never got nothing good to talk about.
If everybody go out for dinner and they be like, everybody orders food, everybody say, oh, this is some good food, this is the best I've had in a minute. My steak wasn't all the way cooked. My fries was cold. My salad was wet. It wasn't enough dressing. Like, what did you like?
There's some people who complain about everything, no matter what. I know somebody who, no matter where we go to eat, they're never satisfied, and they're either always having the food exchange taken back or canceled. And I'm like, yeah, this is like at this point it's becoming embarrassing. Yeah, so I would look at that as the part of being a negative Nancy, but not negative Nancy's are people who just never see positive. They're always looking negative because they're like, oh, can't wait to go to the beach tomorrow. Yeah, I bet you are right when we get there.
Right. Well, shoot, you know what I'm saying? Why you worried about the rain? We wanted to get wet anyway, so do it matter?
Right. Instead of saying, even if the rain is on the forecast, instead of saying like, I hope it don't rain, or like it's gonna be nice. I hope it stay that way. I bet it's gonna rain.
Right. Excuse me.
And then we came up with the name Thotty Toddy. What's the Thotty Toddy?
Oh, so I got a good one for that one. Oh my god.
Thotty Toddy.
So I had met this chick. I was trying to get to know her. And it was like, when I'm trying to have a regular conversation with her, you know what I'm saying, she don't have much to talk about. And I'm the type of person, I'm from the South. So dudes some dudes be like, how you doing, love? How you doing, dear, this, that, and the other. So, you know what I'm saying, it's nothing weird about it. So I was like, well, how you doing, love? You don't know me to say you love me. I never said I love you. So why are you getting so defensive? But then when the conversation went kind of sexual, she was all down for it. Oh yeah, dudes always talking about doing, want to see me naked and this, that, and the other. No, we should trade pictures and this, that, and the other. And I was like, so this is the first time I'm actually getting a full conversation out of you because you want to talk nasty?
That's a Thotty Toddy. That's a Thotty Toddy for sure. Because they have a one-track mind.
Right.
You cannot talk, you cannot discuss, you can't have conversation about anything. You have conversation about current events, you have conversation about just life in general. But when it comes, because you remain quiet or like disinterested and have an attitude because we're talking about something. If you don't want to talk about what is sex, only sex, freaky sex, that's when you hear all that conversation starts flowing. That's a Thotty Toddy. And we have men like that too.
How about dudes like to call her and watch her suck on lollipops and this and that? So I was like, you sound like you must got like an OnlyFans page or something. No, I don't have an OnlyFans page, but I've been thinking about it. I was like, you should go for it then. Look like you halfway there.
So that means she gets off on that type of conversation. That's the only thing that excites her. That's the only thing that stimulates her. Is sexual talk, sexual conversation. There's men like that too. It's not just men. There's men like that too. They can't carry a regular conversation. Even they can talk about is sex.
Yeah, like, what's the whole, you can't do nothing fundamental with sex. Like, honestly, you can't.
Those are the one-track minds. Like, they don't even know how to have, because they don't have personality outside of sex.
Right.
So, that brings us to the people who don't have a sense of humor.
The Dun Dudley. What I used to call it? It was this clinic I used to work at, right? And I didn't think about it when we was talking about this earlier. I used to call them a bunch of fuddy duddies.
Fuddy duddies. I remember people using that term. Fuddy duddies.
No matter, how funny something could be, they'd be like, oh,
Dry.
You found that funny? Like, yeah, why would I? Everybody else laughing, you're the only person not laughing. Oh, I guess.
I cannot stand people like that. It's like everyone will sit there and laugh. Even if you don't think my stuff is funny, at one point in time you gotta think something's funny that's being said by someone.
Right.
But they never do this. Just be like, huh.
Yeah.
Just dry. Like they go out their way not to laugh.
Exactly.
I'd be like, I'd be messing with them. I'd be like, you just have to keep your straight face and you go home and you laughing, huh? You wait till you get all the laughter.
Whatever do you mean? I don't laugh at all. I'm a funny duddy.
Those people they're funny duddy, they're stuffy funny duddies. That's what they are, funny duddies. That's them funny duddies. those senses were. Then we got the Blairs. What's the Blairs? Come on, explain what the Blairs are.
What are the Blairs? I forgot what the Blairs are. I know what the Claires are. So
Yeah, that's what the Blairs are. But remember, we called it the Blairs because the Claires.
oh, or those are the people who are once small but they're big now, or they're pushing major density. I know a couple like that. I've been in some serious relationships with them. Like,
And what do they act like?
very sensitive, emotional. Though they have, it was just their emotions were just everywhere.
Can't mention anything about weight,
Right.
weight loss,
Yeah.
weight gain,
Right.
nothing.
Cause
I think I'm a Blair.
one of my exes, I be, you know what I'm saying, wanted to really roast her because she always try to come for me. But like, no, I'm not gonna be that dude. Now, like, you say that I'm fat or whatever from what I used to be, but I'm looking at you, feel like you having a hard time breathing standing up. I'm just saying.
I know he's You're crazy.
Just saying.
So those are the Blairs.
Right.
Those are the Blairs. And we got one final one, and I'm definitely getting on this one because this is one I cannot stand. Is the one that jumps the gun.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
The ones who assume, like the gun jumpers. I hate a person who does not allow you to finish what you're saying and just jumps in and tries to and finishes it for you. And that's not even, they be way off.
Like I remember one time, like one of my homegirls, I met her at the gym, so we was working out together. And I asked her, it was early in the morning, I was like, because I was about to go to the gym, I was like, so what do you got on? I guess that was a weird question. I guess I could have asked that a different way. But she was like, why you up here asking that early in the morning, you nasty ass? What, you trying to get some ass or something? I was like, no, cause I was like, I'm about to head to the gym. I want to know you want to come with me. That's all. That's all I want to know.
So you can know what she look like. Yes, you can see her.
I'm just saying.
I got people like that too. Like I have one person in particular who jumps the gun in every conversation that we have. And it's so annoying, even on text messages. The text message, phone, in person, it doesn't matter. It is the most annoying thing. You can literally be like, I'm not feeling too hot. You need to go because no, I'm not feeling no. Let me just change that. I could be like, say I was sick, right? Or I was having symptoms, not sure what was going on with myself.
Right.
And then I'm like, oh, I got invited to go. You shouldn't be going out places, whatever, until get other people sick. Did I even say I was going anywhere? I said I was invited to so-and-so. And did I say, you don't even know what I got going on. You're assuming that I am sick because I was told you about something one day and now you're taking it to the next level. Or they just jump the gun and be like, you can say, I'm heading out or whatever. And it just be like, they'll just make up a whole scenario. Mm-hmm. I just can't, this is a person that does it all the time. As I'm talking about it, I'm getting frustrated because I cannot stand it. Like, it irritates me so bad. Like, don't jump the gun. Allow me to finish what I'm saying before you make up the story. It's so, why do you look at it?
Well, I was thinking about a TikTok when a dude jumped, when a barber had jumped the old boy was asking him, can I get a bald fade? But the only thing he heard was bald, and he just went ahead and did it straight.
See? That's crazy. Like, you can't be doing that. You can make a lot of mistakes in life.
And he was like, my nigga, I know you just didn't do it. I know you didn't do it. She was saying the N-word, but I'm just reacting what he said on the TikTok. And he was like, dude, bro, just meet me outside. Just meet me outside. He snatched the paper off, meet me outside. Because he scalped him. He straight scalped him.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a bad consequence for jumping the gun. That's why I say you gotta just hear people out before you just make assumptions. It doesn't make any sense to just make up a whole scenario in your head That's the most annoying thing to me. Like, allow me to say what I'm gonna say before you can start telling me. You're narrating my story for me. I don't like that. That's one of my pet peeves.
But
Don't narrate my story for me.
most people are jumpers. Most people are, because they're so used to like a certain type. So say for instance, you know what I'm saying, I get like 10 people in my inbox all asking the same thing, and then this one person who don't ask the same thing, I'm just gonna automatically assume like, okay, so which one asked me? Would you ask me about my tongue ring? What? No.
Yeah, I can see in that scenario, because I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna say I never do it, but I try not, like, I realize what a gun jumper is dealing with one person in particular, and it just irks my nerve. And I'm like, I'm very cautious now that I don't do it, because it's annoying to me. Like, I'm like, damn, that's annoying. Now, I do make up scenarios in my head, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you give me a small gap of anything, leave anything out, you giving me room, hush, to make up my own conclusion, right? So, what you about?
Nothing.
That's
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Get off your chest?
No.
So you want to get off your chest?
No pressure. Go ahead, Flip.
Have I jumped to conclusions?
I think you have a couple of times, yeah.
I mean, not jumped to conclusions, made assumptions.
Yeah, I think you have a couple of times. I just never said nothing. I just leave it be what it is.
Whatever. I'm just telling you now. Yeah, I do that. But I mean, not in conversation though, right?
No.
It's always just been like, I'll hit you up and like, you da 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 because you da 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 da.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about in conversation.
But I think it's funny. I think it's funny. It's kind of cute, people.
Really?
Don't make them type of noise, because you know folks gonna be like, look, there they go flirting.
What noise did I make? Oh, I said
You be like, like what was that?
Anyway, whatever. You know you wrong for that, because I did not do all that. But anyways, we also wanted to go over some inbox messages that we got. Since it's the season finale, we might as well top it off with some inbox messages.
Top it off, sloppy top.
Sloppy toppy. That's the new segment. This is the sloppy toppy segment. Okay, so what y'all think about this? Everybody out there, listen to this. So we got hit up with this message. I've been dealing with this man for 10 years. We were friends first, and then we got into a relationship. And now we're at a standstill, as he calls it. Because he feels that I should ask him to marry me. And I don't believe in doing that. What do y'all think about this situation? Should I move on? Is it what I'm thinking about? Because I read that all wrong. Should I move on? Because that's what I'm thinking about. I feel like I can't wait around to see who will ever come to ask him. So basically, he wants her to make the next move, and she wants him to make the next move. She doesn't believe in a woman proposing to a man. And he believes that can go either way. He believes that
What happened? You froze up. Hello? See, once again, it happens.
don't know what happened. My mom tried. It's regarding self.
Yeah,
My mom tried to. My mom. Let me. I gotta put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Hold on, because this don't make no sense. My mom tried to call me and mess up the call. But like I was saying, so basically, she's waiting for him to make the next move, and he's waiting on her to make the next move because she doesn't believe in proposing to a man and asking him for his hand in marriage, and he believes that it goes either way. That if a woman wants to give the man just as much, why can't a woman do it?
Well, I learned this from my wife, listen chick. Because she proposed, actually I've been proposed to 3 times.
Oh wow! I've been proposed to twice.
That's very deep. Very deep. I don't see, you know what I'm saying, where you could go wrong with it, because like a guy might want to ask you, but you know, lately, you know what I'm saying, women have been rejecting guys with proposals.
I've seen that a lot lately too.
So you know what I'm saying, she needs to understand, like, he might not want to be rejected on that major level, because if he proposed to her in front of a large group of people and she say no, that's very embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. However,
so we've been together for 10 years and I proposed to you, you know what I'm saying, to make this official, and you tell me no. That's like a slap in the face kind of.
So you saying that you can see why a man would want a woman to do it instead?
At least, you know what I'm saying, give him the green light or something.
But she's giving him the green light. She keeps telling him she's ready. And he's like, why can't you do it? I think that's a cop-out. What do you think?
Probably so. And he probably, you know what I'm saying, and then she probably got to understand, you know what I'm saying, where he's coming from. Because he might have witnessed a lot of failed marriages that were great in relationships but went downhill once they got married. So she don't know what he done witnessed. I think that's a conversation that they need to have.
Right, and it also depends on the dynamic of their relationship. If their relationship has always been where it's equal parts, like the way he's saying, like, hey, you want them that open with closed mouth on his head. And what if she's the one who shot the shot in the beginning? He got used to that. You know, he got used to her always moving into the next level on her, you know, through her, right? So it could be that. You don't know the dynamic of the relationship. But for me, I wouldn't post it, and that's just not something.
But you know, that's the whole purpose of actually doing the whole counseling thing before you get married anyway.
Right, but a lot of people don't do that. A lot of things are out the window because honestly, are people even getting married like that? Like I keep saying, like I don't feel like people are really. Not saying that it should be. I'm just saying, like I'm starting to notice a lot of things are not happening.
Right.
The generations have changed. Like new generations, and they're not doing certain things anymore. So like even the whole like I know when I was getting married, a lot around my generation, it's like 50-50. Some of us was going to counseling prior to, some of us wasn't. Some of us was getting married, like having traditional weddings, but we were getting married in churches, and the other ones weren't. We were getting married in venues. So, you know, things keep changing as the years go by. And I guess we're going to start seeing more and more, because I started seeing on social media a lot of women proposing to men. So this might be a generational thing that I am not into.
But we have witnessed, and through the season we have discussed a lot of things that has changed through our years of being adults. You know what I mean? As far as like the whole transition of, you see more guys raising their kids than women these days.
Right.
And you see more women being more blunt about, you know what I'm saying, I just want to fuck and that's it. You know what I mean?
Right. It's definitely changed. The game has changed. Everything's changed out there. So it's like, we can't really pinpoint it on goal anymore.
Right.
Things, you know, it's just it's nothing traditional. That's like out the window. And I don't feel like that's a bad part. It's hard because a lot of the people don't know why we do it. Just do it and stay in certain things unhappy for the sake of tradition. So I don't think it's a bad thing. Moving on to the next question.
Mm-hmm.
Is giving or receiving oral from someone else while in a relationship cheating?
I would say anything that's going inside of a hole of another person is cheating. That's how I look at it. And
I used to honestly think no.
why?
Because but cheating comes in all forms. I was young at this point. I was just thinking cheating and passive sexual. And this is a sexual act, right? But I've never counted it as because I'm like, if there's
Well, technically it is penetration. If a woman is giving guy oral, his penis is penetrating her mouth. If a woman is receiving oral from a man, his tongue is penetrating her vagina.
I don't look at it as penetration though.
Yes, because as his tongue widens, it is widening her vagina.
It's not deep enough.
Depends on how long his tongue is.
That tongue is never deep enough for that type of.
If it passes the lips, it's long enough.
But well, I've never experienced that. I wouldn't think I would like that.
But speaking of oral, you know what I'm saying, this is extremely left field, and this is something that one of our viewers wanted us to discuss. She has a friend that's a transgender woman, right? And she dates married men and straight men. And she says that just because they have sex with her, that it doesn't make them gay.
That's another show. I'm not prepared to go into that tonight. That's another show. That is another. We have to talk about that on another show, as well as we can discuss that because I also got a request this week as well to discuss more about open relationships, why they work more than having a monogamous relationship. Because we did touch on polyamory a little bit here and there, but we didn't touch on all types of relationships. We have in the beginning, but there's been a request to talk about it, why it works, especially in dating. So that we can talk about that because that kind of goes along with it.
Sort of, kind of. It's a very thin line.
There's all types of open relationships, whether it's heterosexual or a homosexual relationship. They still can be open. Right. So we got to address both sides.
Right. And I also want to address this. You know, I'm not homophobic. I assume that you're not homophobic either, right?
I am definitely not.
Because I do have like some very close friends that are gay. And these just questions that we're answering that the audience is presenting us, so I don't want anyone to feel offended in any type of way. Right?
At all. We're just trying to have a discussion. If we say anything that is not true, that's why I said it's not for this show right now. That's on this show because I want to be able to dive into it deeper than on the surface right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because there's all different types of scenarios, all different types of relationships. For instance, like we're talking about the transgender situation that people asked about, or you just told me about. There are, we talk about open relationships. There's married couples, like you said, there could be a married couple in an open relationship, and they have their third person to be a transgender. And you know,
wow.
You're asking.
I never thought about that.
You never thought about that. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that person could be doing both of them. So it's like.
But remember what I told you what my friend said though, right?
Huh?
Remember I told you what my friend said.
No, the first one.
If they were like my friend, she's gay, but she said if she was a transgender man, what she would do.
Oh, she after men, right?
Right.
That's odd. See, that goes with that topic too, because we can discuss like, would you think that from a person that typically likes women?
Right.
So is she saying that she was man, the transgender, right? Is that what I'm saying?
Right.
That she would be sleeping with men.
Right.
You wouldn't think that would be her first thought, because that means she would have male genitalia, right?
Right.
And that means that she wouldn't be able to please women, continue to please women, or maybe not. I don't get it.
That was confusing to me.
That's like Caitlyn, right? She says she's still into women. Just because she's a transgender woman does not mean she's saying this does not mean she no longer likes women.
Right.
So,
it's so much, you know what I'm saying? And I love everybody, so
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That's like another show because they really go deeper than what it is. And I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it because I don't want to come off ignorant. You know what I'm saying? So,
but what they used to tell us back in our school, like no question is a dumb question or something like that.
That's true. So like we have questions. Maybe we should invite someone on the show that can answer those questions.
Yeah.
Where you know what I'm saying? So, and that was also what we're suggesting to us as far as talking about the open relationship, how it works to be
I would
invite somebody and interview them as far as how their relationship works. Maybe a couple we can invite a person that's an open relationship.
Right.
Look for that in season 2.
I would love to interview Lil Nas X.
You want to hear what's going on in his mind?
Yeah.
That would be cool. But we're gonna start with people we know first.
Hey, shit. I'm trying to know what I'm saying. Then put it out there, like, hey.
Put it out there, Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Join us for our show.
So, are you done?
I'm absolutely done. This was a great show. Guess it's our season finale, episode 10. I can't believe we did 10 episodes. I'm proud of us.
Yes, I am.
And I'm also proud of the audience for sticking by 52. I look at the analytics all the time. Like, you guys have definitely supported us with this whole journey. So, we still have a lot to learn, a lot to improve on. But as long as you guys stick by us, you see it. You just keep us motivated. We thank you for all the love.
We really appreciate all the love. We appreciate y'all listening to each episode. We really appreciate y'all sticking with us this season. And y'all will be hearing from us so much more, especially on the live.
On the live, yes, I will go in front of the camera again. Every episode will be live.
All right, don't make no promises you can't help them now. Don't make no promises.
No, every episode, because we got feedback and it was like, yes, because they love to see the interaction between the two of us. Plus, we will, except for the episodes where we have to give our guests opportunity if they want to be on camera.
Right.
So we do have to give them that option.
Right.
So, can't promise that every episode, but with the episode when it's just me and you, we will be live.
Okay.
So we have that. So definitely stay tuned for season 2 coming in September. We will have a trailer that will be coming out soon. You guys will have a bunch of guests. Stay tuned. Love you. Love and all the above.
Peace out.
Peace.